Welcome back to my channel. I know it's the highlight of everyone's day. Today I'm gonna be cooking. I'm really excited. I made up this recipe myself and I'm looking at it right now. It is a fruit, seed, and nut muffin, like protein muffin. My itchy nose. Okay. And so I'm going to be making that today. And I've never tried it. I've tried similar things, but I've never tried my very own recipe. And I'm really excited because I know exactly what's going in it. And I've been like tracking what I eat and stuff in a healthy way because I've been running, so I don't want to. Traffic is so loud. It's a nice rainy day here, but it's so loud. But it's nice and cold, that fall weather. I just got back from a run, actually. So that's why I want to make these protein muffins. I think they're low carb. I don't know if you think they're low carb. They have 17 carbs per muffin. To me, that's low carb because I ate like 50 carbs. I need to stop touching my nose. Because I ate like 50 carbs. Like that. They have 210 calories each and 12 grams of protein each. You can tweak that a little bit. I'm using whole wheat flour. You can use almond flour for a little bit more protein. You can add hemp seeds for a little bit more protein. You can use a different kind of nut milk for more protein. I had all the stuff already and I didn't want to go buy more stuff because I'm cheap. And I like to make stuff with what I have. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so I have 3/4 cup blueberries and 1/2 cup cranberries in this bowl. That was the fruit part of the fruit and nut, other than the banana I'm going to mash up and add in later, but we'll get to that then. And these are just the ingredients you need. So you need this, you need some fruit of some kind. Any kind of fruit would be really good. Even if you just have bananas, it would make it really yummy. But I really like blueberries and cranberries in muffins, so I'm going to use that. And then 1/2 cup of almonds, 1/2 cup of walnuts, and 1/2 cup of sunflower seeds. And so now we have our bowl with all our fruits and seeds in it. Maybe you want to add these together, but I am. Because why dirty more than one bowl? Or more bowls than I have to, because then I have to wash them. So then we can put this stuff away. So now we have our fruits and seeds and nuts that we need. And now we can start putting together the dry ingredients. Okay, so we have 2 cups whole wheat flour. I like whole wheat instead of enriched or using oats because it always turns out bad when I try to use oats. I don't know why. So I'm using whole wheat flour, plus it has quite a bit of protein, I think. And like I said, if I had almond flour, I would probably be using almond flour. I just did not want to spend the money when I already have flour that I need to eat. So I'm going to put this first in my little bowl. Delicious. Now to the flour, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of baking powder because I hate the taste of baking soda, and just so they'll kind of rise and not be like little biscuits. I want more of like a muffin, so I'll add that in there. Stir it up a little bit. Just gonna get that in there. Now, for the better ingredients, the wet ingredients. So I'm going to take a banana and it's kind of brown, and so it's kind of sweet, just for some extra sweetness in there, because I'm not using sugar. I don't want to use sugar, because to me they seem more healthy if I don't use sugar, but I don't know how true that is. Just in my mind, that's how it feels. If I don't use sugar, it's healthy. So I'm just gonna mash that a little bit. Mash, 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 mash. So I have my half cup of coconut milk. I'm just going to pour this in here and kind of stir and mash it up a little bit more. I would love the banana to be liquid. That's just not how banana works. And you can use more than just one banana, but I'm just adding the one banana, because I already did the math, so I don't want to do it again. So we got that nice and good. And then what I'm going to make next is some flax egg. And so usually I take a tablespoon flax seed, like ground flax seed, and then add 2 tablespoons of water and whisk that together. And that makes technically 1 egg. But for this, I'm going to use 4 tablespoons for extra protein, and that's technically the serving size. One, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna go get my water. I'm whisking this together just until it kind of gets this kind of like, it's like an eggy consistency, I think. And if you haven't figured it out, these are also vegan. I'm gonna add this to my bananas and milk. And yeah, see how thick that is? That's thick. That's really thick. I'm gonna use the spoon to actually get the extra part of it out. There we go. Then whisk this together as well. And then, because I love vanilla, I'm gonna add in some imitation vanilla flavor, because I can't afford vanilla extract, like real vanilla extract. It's like $15. I gotta be smart. So I'm gonna add like a tablespoon of it. Usually it's only like a teaspoon, but I really love the flavor. And you know, when you add a teaspoon, you can't taste it. I don't care what anyone says. You add it to everything. They just make you add it. You can't taste it. You can't tell it's even there. Oh wow, this smells so good. Oh, I'm excited. And you can't even taste it. Just like a pinch of salt they tell you to add to cookies and to everything else. Like this much salt. Unnecessary. Maybe culinary artists think differently, but to me it's unnecessary. Okay, so now we have our liquids. I'm just gonna double check I don't need anything else. Let's see. Got it. Cool. Awesome. So here we come. The moment of truth to see if my recipe is good. Alrighty, so now we have our cup of peanut butter. A cup of peanut butter looks a lot more than I thought. It was a struggle, so I didn't really want to show me struggling. And I'm actually glad of how much flour and stuff I used, because I didn't realize how much peanut butter was in a cup. So we're gonna go ahead and mix this in like halfway. And about this time is when I like to add the nuts and seeds. But again, you can do this at any other time. Anyone who knows how to cook is probably cringing at me not adding it with the dry ingredients, but I don't care. Because now we also have, my fruit was frozen and so now it's a little bit wet, and so that'll add some extra moisture as well. Delicious! Oh, I could just eat it like this. This is pretty and cute. I like it. I'm not gonna let you watch me struggle doing this. So when this is all mixed, I'll be back and we can bake it. I'm eating some of the mixture. So that was really hard to mix. Maybe I should have added the nuts and seeds before I did that. But I took it out with my hands and kind of like made it into a dough almost. So this is it all mixed up and delicious. Now we're gonna put it in a muffin tin and bake it at 350 for like 10 to 12 minutes. However toasty you like your stuff. And I'm gonna start cleaning up, which is the bad part of all of this, but you gotta do what you wanna do. Alright, so I'm just gonna use the same spoon because, you know, dishes. Just gonna fill up these little cups. I sprayed it with a little something just to make it a little bit easier on myself for cleaning, or anyone, or my boyfriend if he cleans. Hopefully he cleans. So just kind of packing it in there. And this should make, I estimated it to make like 18. But it looks like it's gonna make a lot more. Maybe. We'll find out. Ha ha ha. So yeah, just big heaping amounts. And I'm actually gonna force it to make solely 18 because that's how the math worked out. And so if it makes any less or any more, then my math is wrong and I have to redo it, and I don't want to do that. Plus, the bigger the better. These are only 210 calories each, so if it makes 18 and they're 18 like huge muffins, then, well, that's just good for everyone involved. So I just need to make sure I have enough to make like 6 more, which looks pretty promising because this is a lot. And I'm gonna try to make them even so they cook evenly, but that's really not something I'm good at. And this is my final product, my little protein muffin. I think it's really good. My brother says it tastes healthy, whatever that means. First time trying it, first time trying to cook it. I think it's beautiful. And I think it's good. That's what matters. "12 grams of protein, 210 calories, 17 carbohydrates." Vegan. My finished product of all my little muffins. Ooh. Cute. Yummy.